I'll now introduce Sam Saracino, and Sam's going to have a few words to Josh Court. So Sam and Josh, please come forward.
Thanks, Peter. Josh, welcome to Shepparton. I guess it's an exciting day for us and also for Volleyball Australia. Firstly, tell us a little bit about your journey into the sport and how it all came about.
All started back at school, I think. Last year, back in WA in Perth at Aquinas College, had a rumble on the indoor and really enjoyed that. But, tall, young, skinny kid getting into sport and really enjoying it. It's one of those sports that just has a great culture and family feel around it. Wasn't long before someone dragged me onto the beach, and I mean, what better sport is there when you get to play on the sand and out in the sun and girls in bikinis? Can't complain. So, from there it's progressed on. Moved to Melbourne 3 years ago, beautiful Melbourne, and be making the move to Adelaide early next year to join the national team and take another step forward in my volleyball journey.
What are the notable differences, I guess, between the indoor format and the outdoor format?
The court on the indoor is 9x9, beach is only 8x8, so it is a little bit smaller. You've only got 2 players on the beach, whereas indoor you have 6. You've got kind of dedicated outside hitters, setters, passers and all the rest. Whereas beach volleyball, you really do need to have all the skills. You need to be able to set, dig, serve, play all the positions, and it's a little bit more of a crafty game. It's not quite all crash bang hitting balls. You're kind of one-on-one with the blocker, one-on-one with the defender, and there's a little bit more chess to it than just the old indoor.
As you say, you need to be a little bit more versatile. So then how important is it to play with your partner in the beach format?
You develop a relationship with your partner over a bit of time, and the guy I play with is from Melbourne. We've been playing together for almost 4 years now, and like any good relationship, you have your ups and downs. You have your good times, your bad times, and when we go travel together, often we find ourselves, head to toe in the bed as well. But over time, you do create that relationship where you know what the other guy is going to do at any particular time on the court, and it's not something that's created quickly or easily. It's something that happens over time, and it is really special when you see 2 people connect on court, kind of working as one.
World Championships, tell us a little bit about that, because you've had some really sensational results at that level.
World Champs in 2015 was over in the Netherlands. That was amazing. So that was held over 4 different cities. We got to actually play the guys that won that event, and got quite close to them. They were from Brazil, an amazing team. I suppose World Champs the top of the pops, really. There's 48 teams that go into that. It's a representation of every continent around the world gets to play. So it is a true representation of all the best teams at that particular point in time on the world tour. And the teams that will have come down to Shepparton as well are at the top of their game, and you'll see some world-class volleyball.
And you've had a lot of success at national level. Tell us a little bit about those successes.
I suppose each year, you kind of get better and better, and 2016 was, I suppose, our best year, and it doesn't get much sweeter than winning all 7 national tour events in a row. I think we did 53 games straight. We lost 3 sets of volleyball, which was amazing, and that was, a great push for our team, becoming closer and doing well on a national stage. But I think, now it's time for Australia really to push at a world tour level now, internationally, and we've proven it at an Asian tour level, just within our kind of zone, but now internationally we're really looking forward to pressing right in there and breaking into that top 20, top 10 in the world.
What about training? What's involved in training? Because it's obviously a little bit unique and a little bit different. So what do you guys do in terms of your training?
I suppose it's kind of broken up into a couple of different things. You spend a little bit of time in the gym, but because you are on the sand quite a lot, we try to spend as much time on the sand as possible. You get what you call your sand legs over a bit of time, because people are how can you run on the sand all day every day and your legs not kind of falling from underneath you. You do just get used to it, I suppose. Spend a lot of time on the sand. We go to Adelaide a lot, train with the national team. They've got some really nice courts set up there. which is great. But I don't know, I guess it's just hours and hours on the court, just kind of repping it out and getting as much ball touching as you can and playing other teams.
How important is the next 12 months, given that we've got the Commonwealth Games coming up in Australia?
Extremely important. You know, the World Tour has changed in the last 6 months slightly with the setup of the competitions. You know, it's great that we can host events in Australia and in Shepparton. But I mean, it's going to be paramount to, you know, qualifying a team at the Commonwealth Games and, you know, working on to the World Champs after that, and then of course Tokyo in 2020 in 4 years' time is a huge goal for us as well. So I mean, the next 12 months is, I suppose every time this question pops up, you know, the next 12 months is the most important 12 months of our volleyball career.
Well, Josh, thank you very much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come up from Melbourne with Baz today for this exciting announcement. So a huge round of applause for Josh, of course.